Hey, what's up, y'all? Coming to you tonight. Just want to talk about a few things. Uh, Definitely, I want to talk about this COVID debacle. Just when we thought it was over, things were trying to get back to some form of normalcy. Here they are talking about a new strain, a new COVID strand. I forgot the name of it. That's coming again. We might have to experience another lockdown. So you know what that means. Just in case it happens, you got to stock up on that water again. Stock up on them dry foods, them canned foods. Um, Stock up on batteries, flashlights. They're talking about, I keep hearing people talking about rolling blackouts that might occur. Just be prepared. And please don't forget your toilet tissue. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Do not forget the toilet tissue. So it's just good to be ready, because the times we're in right now, we don't know what might happen. We know all this is orchestrated by the government. There was something that was out, a virus, a flu or whatever, called COVID. That it was real, but it wasn't. Um, it didn't justify, the numbers really didn't justify them shutting down whole governments around the world. That's a big lie, but they're the ones, they got the power, they got the armies. They got they got it all. They got these diseases that they have locked up and ready to unleash on the public at will. So we're just gonna have to be prepared. Excuse me. So definitely, again, water, toilet tissue, toiletries, canned goods, non-perishable foods. It's time to stock up. So I wanted to talk about the petition circulating to shut down Kevin Samuels. I calls him Kavina Samuels. Y'all know Kevin Samuels. There's a petition. I heard there were two circulating to get his channel, specifically on YouTube, shut down, because it's just disgraceful. It's very hostile against black women. Um, it's time for him to go. He has done things and said things that are there is just no excuse. It makes no sense. All he does is just continually hype up this so-called gender war between black men and black women here in North America. Um, um, uh, all he does is hype up the hostility against our women that's already being felt, not only by our own men, but by other races, other people. It's just time to stop. We're tired. I know I am. I know I signed at least one of those petitions. It's time for him to go. I'm not trying to hear him talking about he's cleaning up his act. No, the damage is done. So you look up those petitions, please. Kevin Samuels, Kavina Samuels, to get him off YouTube and get him off our back. We need to heal our people. We need to heal the sexes, our men and our women. We don't need anybody starting any type of mess between us. It's already been started, but pouring gasoline on the fire. It's time for this man to go. It's time for anybody that constantly keeps up mess and instigates hatred and hostility between the sexes. Okay. So again, look for those petitions. Like I said, I heard there were two, and I heard they both had at least, wow, almost 20,000 or more signatures on each. So we're not playing. All right. So I want to also, concerning this so-called gender war, I want to talk about these visions I had. I kept having these visions. They started almost 20 years ago. Maybe over 20 years ago. Long time. I know it's been at least 2 decades. In this vision, it wasn't a dream, it was a vision now. I saw brothers, black men standing around. And every time they saw a sister walk by, a black woman, a sister, they would try to harm them. They would jump on them, beat them up, and they were killing them just off the sight. I swear, I kept seeing this vision. I kept seeing it. 20 years later, today, you hear stories about black men shooting black women just because she wouldn't give him no play, wouldn't give him her phone number or whatever. One young man slapped a young black girl upside the head with a skateboard. And then there was this incident at a liquor store. This young lady, a sister, went into the store to get something, and some brothers was standing outside. And one of them was like, "Look, can I buy you something or whatever?" However she said no, whatever. However she said it. So she went and took care of her business. When she came out, they jumped her. 2 or 3 men or more jumped her, bit her, almost bit her eye out. They bit her, beat her for nothing. And then I'm pretty sure y'all know a lot more, many more incidences that are happening where our black men will approach us, and we're scared as hell because we don't know if that's going to be the last person that we see. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going to happen to us. Scared, just to see a bunch of brothers together walking down the street. You don't know what can happen. So I had this vision years ago, and here we are today. Here we are today. So I had another vision. And this vision I had some years after the first vision. I had a vision that a little black girl and a little white girl, they were walking down this road, this street. It looked like a dirt road, whatever, sidewalk, whatever. And they were holding hands. They were obviously friends. A little old white girl, little black girl. They couldn't have been no more than 7 or 8 years old. So they were approaching the little black girl's house. And all these grown-ass men were standing around. And when they saw this little girl walking up this street holding hands with this little white girl, they got up and they started approaching the kids. And I heard them say, "Get that piece of shit out of here." They walked up on the kids like they were angry, seemed like their fist was balled up, like they were ready to attack this little white girl. And then I saw a sister run out the door screaming, "Leave them kids alone. Leave them alone." I saw this vision. And it happened. This vision I started seeing a few years, maybe even one decade after I saw the first vision. So this is going to turn around, okay? But it's not going to turn around before something very, very catastrophic occurs, which will be the cause of these men's extreme hostility and anger to the point where they could harm a little 7-year-old girl for nothing, just off of sight. So it's going to turn around. It's going to switch. You'll see. And that was the only vision I had. I had a vision that this sister and her man, or brother, whoever he was walking down the street. And there were some white people approaching. They was just walking, coming the opposite way. And all of a sudden, this brother he got mad. He was trying to fight him, and the sister tried to hold him back. She tried to hold him back. And then the third vision I saw was this man. He was sitting down somewhere. Brother was sitting down. He kind of looked like he could have been homeless or something. And a little white girl and her family kind of came up near him, and I guess they were asking him something. I think the little girl asked him something. Children, there were more than one. They asked him something, and he said, all of a sudden his eyes got real big, and he got this crazy look on his face, and he said, "Get away from me, brothers, sisters, my people. I don't know what's getting ready to happen, but it's going to be so terrible till it's going to make this, turn this thing around 360 degrees. This gender war, we will no longer be the focus. And it's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming, so don't worry. Now, I'm not trying to make it seem like it's okay for somebody to attack a child. That's not what I'm saying at all, okay? I'm just telling you about the vision that I had. And wow, I had another vision. A sister had her son in her hands, and she was crying, and she was pointing somewhere and was telling him, look at that. And she was crying like she was trying to teach him something or show him something that had happened, some type of marker or whatever. I don't know, but people one day are going to come around the world, and they're going to come to certain places in the United States of America, and these places are going to be tourist attractions, and it's going to be like they're viewing concentration camps. Did you hear what I said? So ever since that vision of brothers just attacking sisters for nothing came about, and we see that today, not only do they are attacking us in public, they attack us online. Got Kevin Samuels and the other dude, and Tariq, and I can't think of that other fool. Just a whole bunch of different fools been online for years. And then they got people like Cynthia G that they have a problem with. All she's doing is complaining about the issues, and now they see her as a problem, but they don't. I wonder if they ever wondered what moved her to start making videos about them and talking about them and situations and their character and attitudes in the first place. Don't they see themselves or the men among them as the reason why? There's a Cynthia G and a couple of other women who be encouraging interrelation IR between our people, specifically specifying white men and black women. What's wrong with you? But this is what I'm seeing, and then I've been hearing lately. I ain't heard it before. I've been on social media for over a decade, way over a decade. But I'm now hearing some sisters, they're so angry and hurt. They're talking about, we gotta abort black men when in the womb. Don't even give birth to them. Good Lord, that's where we at. Oh my God! But I'm telling you right now, this thing is gonna turn, do a 360, and the focus is gonna be somewhere else, but not before something terrible happens. So I just wanted to bring this short video to you all. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. I would appreciate it. Signing off. Good night to you. Peace.